Hi everyone, DJ here. Welcome to Rating the Lego World Biomes Part 3. Over last part, we basically rating the Lego World Biomes is Fearsome Frontier, Wild for Wildness, Monster Town, and Marionette Dolls. If you haven't seen these four rating the Lego World biomes, we go check that part out before this one. But today's rating will be rating is Fungus Forest, Curious Canyon, Rowdy Rainforest, and Horror Plans. So these are the biomes I'll be rating today. So, I'll wait no time as always. Let's get to this. So, Fungus Forest. You know, ever since we've been in the Fungus Forest since Lego World gameplay, I feel like this world has never changed. And it's probably like the only world I do really like, by the way. And I'm going to give examples and why I like this world. I love the mushrooms, and that's kind of like a very odd statement right there, but pretty much I'm saying that is because like the mushrooms they pretty much have is pretty much like big and small, by the way, which is pretty much like kind of like a bouncy like kind of like a bouncy house, by the way, which you can pretty much bounce the big mushrooms if y'all don't remember that. And people they have like some mushrooms that pretty much like glow in the night, by the way, which is very something, but it's also a very odd thing too. But it's also pretty much cool as well. And Fungus World is like one of those worlds I do really like most of all, by the way. And I'm not saying like for like one of my favorite worlds, but it's like just like one of my favorite worlds because it's just so beautiful. It's so cool. I really like the people there, by the way. Should I say the I just call them probably like the forest people. I think, or just call them the town village, by the way. That's what pretty much they call the villagers. And pretty much they have a scientist, town villager. They have is a fisherman, which we already have seen before. And pretty much like we've seen like the scientist and the fisherman before. But they also have a shark, was it badgers, and a black octopus. So which is cool. And Fungus Forest is one of those like very peaceful worlds because nobody really attacks us in that world. So which is great. And I think to this day, by the way, Fungus Forest is still gonna be like one of the most like worlds I would go a lot more, by the way, than any other worlds, but I'm just saying that as my opinion, by the way. But Fungus Forest, you get a 10 out of 10. Literally a 10 out of 10. I'm not gonna do like no letter ranking, by the way. That's definitely not happening because we're not gonna do that from like another series, by the way. But still, 10 out of 10 it is. Alright, next one is Curious Canyon. Now, Curious Canyon, I know we have explored that world pretty much before, like a little bit of time, by the way. We explored it pretty much since like Lego World gameplay, so pretty much the OCs as well, and pretty much in Lego Quest and Lego World gameplay. But and yeah, they was like from the season as well. But also I was gonna say is that Curious Canyon is a very interesting like biome, by the way. And I don't know, it's just that I never had really that much mind in Curious Canyon. I mean, it's pretty much just kind of like the same world where you're taking like Junkyard Jungle, by the way. If you print like motorcycle mechanic, fisherman, basically all this stuff. And they even have like the vehicles from Junkyard Jungle, so which is very something about that. And Curious Canyon, I do really like the animals there, by the way. I do really like the eagle just basically like flying around, so which is cool about that. But still, I don't know if y'all like Curious Canyon. And I don't really hate Curious Canyon. I really don't. I really don't hate this world. This biome. But it's just kind of like a biome just basically taking from another like another like biome to another one, and places the same thing, except we got like a whole entire like canyon going on with the same characters and pretty much houses. And they also pretty much taking this from where is it, from Frosty Forest as well, because they do have like some houses as well, so which is very something about that too. But still, to this day, I don't know if Curious Canyon will be exploring that much like for the rest of the years, by the way. Probably not. But if you do like Curious Canyon, let me know in the comment down below. Because, I mean, Curious Canyon is a little, like, alright for me. But, to me, when I'm going to give this rating, by the way, it's probably going to be... Well, you know what? Curious Canyon not really the most, like, hateful world. Hateful biome I don't really hate. I'll probably give you... I'll give you about an 8 out of 10. I know it's going to be kind of like a very interesting rating because we don't really talk about this, like... this biome usually, but I'll give it an 8 out of 10. It's not really like a hate like biome, by the way. It's just kind of like a very like just like taking another biome from another one, which is very something, but it just makes it to a canyon, so which is pretty cool. So 8 out of 10 it is. Alright, next one is Rowdy Rainforest. Oh boy, this is gonna be a lot to explain. If everyone doesn't know what Rowdy Rainforest, this is one of those worlds that pretty much has the most craziest one so far than Playful Pirate. And why I'm saying that is because rowdy rainforest is basically kind of like a let's just say if you're in a forest mixed into a jungle, and you pretty much got like dinosaurs, you got gorillas, you got like cavemen. I think there's Tyrannosaurus Rex as well, and pretty much they all mash into together. You get rowdy rainforest. And pretty much they have some interesting characters too, by the way, which is one of them, which is Dino Tracker, so which is pretty cool. And they also have some characters returning as well. We have his Pirate Lady, Pirate Princess, and I think the other one was. Hold on. I'm gonna check this for a second. Yeah. Say hi Selena for a second. Okay. Let's see. What was the character called? I forgot what the character's called. Pirate Princess, Pirate Captain. There it is. I was gonna say Pirate Captain. I was gonna call him Captain or like Captain something, but yeah. So that's what the character is called. Yeah. So we have pretty much like just 3 characters returned from that world. So which is pretty cool about that. Even though I know I keep calling world pretty much biome, but I meant to say biome. It's gonna get used to this calling pretty much like each world but biomes, but still. But to me, rowdy rainforest is basically kind of like a world that I don't really like mostly at all. And I'm just saying that's my opinion, by the way. Not as a hateful way. I'm just saying as kind of like just a hate, not very hateful. And the reason I'm saying that is because I don't like the cave people just basically just like attacking basically mostly Selena, mostly one of my OCs, and it just be doing that every single time we go to rowdy rainforest. And pretty much Caveman, Cavewoman does that every single time, by the way, when we give them a quest, and I don't really like that at all. And to me they also like the the Tyrannosaurus Rex don't really attack you unless you attack them, but I think they might just attack you anyway. And to me right now, I feel like rowdy rainforest is gotta be like one of those worlds I do not really like at all. And I'm just saying that. It's a very cool world. I really like it. It's just that I don't like Caveman and Cavewoman just attacking every single time. They've been doing that since years. Even when we started the Lake World Series, it's still going on by this day. And by far now, this is 2024 and they still doing it. So this world is still never gonna change. But rowdy rainforest, I might have to give you about just like a well, I do really like the world, but I don't really like mostly the 2 characters and also the Tyrannosaurus Rex. Jeremy, but Tyrannosaurus Rex is pretty much the Jeremy of this one as well. So, you know what? I'll give you about a 7 out of 10. So, 7 out of 10 it is. Alright, and the last world we'll be rating is Polar Plants. Now, oh boy. This one is going to be a very much hateful, very much hate to this one, by the way. Now, if everyone doesn't remember, Polar Plants is one of those worlds that we have. It's pretty much just kind of like, if you take with Winter Wonderland and Frosty Forest, and you get, well, not really Winter Wonderland, but pretty much Frosty Forest, and you get this. So it pretty much is the first ever Arctic world, by the way, you explore on here, by the way. And it pretty much has some characters that pretty much are very interesting. We got the Arctic Explorer, Yeti, which I really hate the Yetis most of all in this world, and pretty much the animals, polar bear, and pretty much the Huskies. Now, before I get into pretty much the world itself, I want to start off pretty much with the animals, and the Yeti and the polar bear. Now, if anyone doesn't remember, the Yeti pretty much attacks you every time when they see you, by the way. And pretty much is that if you do give them a quest or anything like that, they'll pretty much give you something to swim, or give you ice cream, by the way. So which is cool like that. Or I think it was ice log, I remember, but I think they mostly give you I think it's just basically just ice cream you give them. And I do not really like the Yetis at all in this world. At this biome. It's just that you don't attack basically a character from ever you want, by the way. And I know they just MC I'm about to just call them CPUs, but CPUs, and it doesn't make no sense. It doesn't make no sense. We've been coming to this world ever since Lake World Series started, or should I say Lake World gameplay, and they still doing it by today, by the way. I mean, we're almost halfway to the end of season 4, by the way, almost halfway in, and they still doing it by this year, by the way, which is crazy. Especially the polar bears as well. The polar bears basically just attack you every time. And I do remember that it attacked on my birthday before when Selena was out there, by the way, around 2 years ago, by the way. And I still don't know like that by this day, by the way. And polar plants has got to be like one of the most worlds that I don't really like, mostly like all the time when they do that. But I do like the vehicles. I do like the Husky. I do like the Arctic Explorer. They're very chill, which I like. They give you very interesting quests, which is very cool. But I do like those two. Then pretty much the Yeti and the polar bear. But yeah. But also they do have an igloo as well too. So which is cool about that. But polar plants, I'll just give you about just like I'm gonna give you like a very low rating because you're probably maybe get like very low rating and play for pirate. I'll probably give you about like kind of like a 4. And I know this kind of like, ooh, that's gotta hurt. But yeah, 4 out of 10 is just kind of like, just very hurtful for the world. And I'm not giving this world biome because it's pretty much like a bad biome. It's just pretty much the Yeti and the polar bears. And that's all I'm giving it to it, by the way. It's still very cool Arctic world, but I still don't like it. Don't like it today because of the Yeti and the polar bear. But yeah, so 4 out of 10 it is. So let's see, we got is a 10 out of 10, 8 out of 10, 7 out of 10, and 4 out of 10. Wow. Very first time we actually gave like a very low rating to something like this. Yeah, so these are some very cool biome, by the way. What was y'all favorite biome? Is it pretty much fungus forest, Curious Canyon, Rounding Rainforest, or Horror Plant? Let me know in the comment down below. But over the next park around next week is going to be a Fallen Forest, Winter Wonderland, Young Jungle, and another DLC, Classic Space. So I can't wait to show that pretty much over next week in the next Raiding the Lego World biome. But yeah, but what and one, I'm going to go ahead and end off right here. If y'all enjoy, sure I know what to do. So I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye.